Welcome to Extreme Challenges. Today, how cattle get to Rome. Imagine, he was treated like a cow since childhood. His dad thinks real cows are the true MVP, so he finally buys a cow right before Spring Festival. The kid, puzzled, asks, how do we have money to buy a cow? This kid's been working like a beast since childhood, sold later to do the same. Specialized training, indeed, he's the Roman Empire's ultimate workforce. During New Year, village kids were sold to the capital. Cattle and horses arrived easily, but sadly, Rome wasn't the paradise hoped for. They lavishly consumed cattle and horses. Ultimate waste. Obikis was sent straight to the arena, no training required. Give him a knife and wish him luck. The geared up, experienced opponent's sword aimed at Obikis' survival. Obikis thought, I might as well go out in style. His competitive spirit surged, and he felt like a raging bull. After all, aside from farming, he hadn't exactly been slacking off. His strength surpassed even the strongest gladiators in the empire. Obikis was practically airborne in the arena, leaving the ground in ruins. Although Obikis won, the slave master was pleased. How dare cattle defeat him? Toss him to the hippos. He sneered. Fortunately, the slave master's daughter fell head over heels for Obikis and sweet-talked dad to save him. Life's a roller coaster with frequent changes. The brothers worried about seeing freedom. Obikis suggested they swear to rescue others at all costs if freed. Thanks to his stellar physique, Obikis learned the ropes in no time and quickly became the star of the arena. Male fans were thrilled. Female fans wanted to duel with his sword. But in Obikis' heart, only one goal mattered. Marjor came to pay him a visit in his slave quarters that very night. She was counting the family assets for Daddy, and he had better keep a close eye. Time to show off his farming skills, no slacking off allowed. You reap what you sow, and soon enough, his farming skills would blow his cover. The slave master stormed in with his daughter, fuming. What gives with this belly? The bros jumped in to defend him, saying it was all them. But Dad, where are you? It was a hilarious scene, and Obikis had to set the record straight. After all, he was a skilled farmer, and he had to assert his identity. The slave master sent him to the gallows, but it was a locksmith. He declared, free, on one condition, marry my daughter. Just like that, the cattle boy married the high-born lass and achieved class ascension. He then handed over his business to Obikis to manage. He even gave slaves. Obikis pondered his career, realizing freedom for his bros was a must. But Marjor stepped in. Hold on. Talk of slaves for new ventures is off the table. This delay lasted years. The former farm boy is unrecognizable. Now he handles Western business. What did ancient Romans wear? Yes, you read that right. Urea in urine breaks down grime. Laundry scenes. Eye-watering. Obikis isn't bothered by spice. But laundry relies on pee, leaving him unable to wash much daily. Based on his current attire, business was clearly not booming. Marjor prompted him, hurry up and figure out how to make money. Thankfully, his clever partners came up with a solution, placing urinals outside taverns. Rome's drunks now contribute to laundry liquid. Business boomed, the shop never so clean and lucrative. Customers raved, great clean. Obikis made a fortune and moved to Rome's affluent area. His house covers thousands of SQFD with hundreds of acres of gardens. His brothers also live in the big house, high-end slaves. They often wondered, we helped you take revenge. When do we get our freedom back? But Obikis had begun to dodge it. So he spun a bunch of sweet but empty words and ended it with, now we're wealthy, we should be grateful. Incredibly, the church sacrificed a lamb, with Marjor at the back seeing no blood. You see, those front row seats are reserved for the nobility. Why don't you try running for office? But she couldn't bear to have him go. Obikis thought being a senator sounded boring no way. But then he thought about the gorgeous women in the park and figured he had to step up his game. So he went straight to the emperor and offered himself up time to chase greater powers. The emperor chuckled, "You a senator? Dream on." Obikis didn't get mad, but had no idea how to explain. At that moment, the emperor's heir saw an opportunity and thought, I really want to be emperor, I can't wait any longer. You think I want to be a senator? Just off the emperor for me, and it'll make you a senator when I'm on the... Obikis was all too familiar with such deals. It was an easy task. He soon became a senator. Marjor was thrilled to see him in fresh gear, exclaiming, looking sharp. Years passed. Obikis' power grew with his waistline. His loyal slave Buddy stayed by his side. Those bros were now noble slaves, but with age, Obikis faced more wars increasingly and really sons. Marjor, his wife, craved power. She wanted more, even an online dance career. Then, Marjor pulled out a dagger and said, well, heroes are born young. The Roman emperor sensed a treacherous scheme brewing. Let the fans have a drink first. Sure enough, he was poisoned. Luckily, it was just a fan act, which saved the Roman Empire from catastrophe, all thanks to them. Marjor had been prepared, declaring proudly, my son Bardiglo will be emperor. That little guy ascended the throne smoothly.